Hey there, I hope you are doing really well. I today wanted to show you a non-dairy way to do sour cream. Certainly there's lots of options now, right? You can buy a lactate sour cream in your local grocery store, but sometimes you don't want to, or you've got something else on hand at home. For us, we have little ones in our house who have lactose intolerances. And so when I discovered this recipe, I was super excited about it because it also adds some nice protein. So it's really simple. You take a firm tofu. One that has a little water, to my mind, is a little better because I think sour cream needs a little bit of extra kind of liquid feeling to it. So I don't drain it really hard. I just drain it a little. And I had just sliced it in the pan a little bit to put into the food processor. 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. You could use fresh, that would be remarkable. And I'm actually probably gonna add 4. Again, for those same reasons. I want that tart feeling that you get from dairy. This is a white wine vinegar. It's 1 tablespoon. You can kind of see how that would work, right? This recipe comes from the Forks Over Knives cookbook. This is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I do often measure salt because it's easy to get that wrong. And then it's a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard. And I am just gonna guess and over guess at that. It's probably a 1/2 teaspoon, but so what? So you're done, really. You just go ahead and let it all mix up for you. And if you feel like you need a little extra, or like in this case, I would like to bring some of the tofu down from the sides. But you want to get that nice and pureed for yourself. You could also do this in a blender. The reason I think it works better in the food processor is it's got a wider base, so it catches more. But you could do it in a blender just as readily. So it's almost completely smooth. I tend to expect things to be instantaneous. Like, why isn't it done the moment I've turned it on? Give it a little bit of time just to get good and smooth. And so I'm actually going to use this today in place of a Greek yogurt labna. I also have used it with chili, which works great. Anywhere you would put sour cream. I've used it, where else have I used it? Like unexpectedly, I've used it in stroganoffs that are supposed to have sour cream. It worked wonderfully. It had the same consistency. It was great. Where else have I used it? I think I've used it even in some Indian dishes that needed Greek yogurt. So I use it in place of sour cream or Greek yogurt. We do occasionally do the dairy and have our lactose intolerant one take the chewable lactate, but it's just not very effective. And, you know, you can play with the dose of your lactate, but another thing that you could do is avoid dairy. So if this is useful to you for any reason, this is what I would recommend. I've certainly seen other recipes. They used less lemon juice. I think the extra lemon juice really adds something. So there is my tofu sour cream. You can also make this a chipotle by adding a little chili powder. So I hope that's helpful for you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.